Beautiful downtown Minden, Nevada. This is the Carson Valley Inn. It's where I work. As far as casinos go, it's not a bad place to work. They're pretty easygoing. It's a small club. It's a new club. It's only been here for about 4 years. We're right in the middle of doing a new expansion. You probably can't see it off over there, but there is an expansion project going on, and we have our own RV resort over in that area too. As you can tell, we also have mountains here. Right now there's been a storm come through, so you can't see the mountains too good. Off that direction is Carson City and Reno if you go far enough. We're going to head on down the other direction though, because that's the direction that takes us to our house. Right down that way. We're not on the main road. We're one block right now away from the main highway that goes through town, which is 395. This is the courthouse here in Minden and the sheriff's office. Gardnerville, like I say, is about a half a mile to a mile down that direction. The two towns, you can't hardly tell them apart if you don't look at the signs real close. View from our front yard. There are mountains over there, folks. Of course, there's quite a storm front moving in, so it's a little bit hard to see the mountains for all the clouds. But there really is a mountain range over there, and we have a view of it right out our front window. Over this direction, now we're looking down our street. And there is the house. That is what we refer to as Aragran Kennels. We'll go in the house now and see if we can see somebody who I think everybody's kind of interested in meeting. The star of our show has a little bit of stage fright, so he's asked us to introduce to you some of his friends before he comes out. This one is Sharon's very first Sheltie, and her name is Hadrick's Black Cap Enchant CDX. The CDX stands for Companion Dog Excellent. She is our trained dog, and she wants to get right into her trick routine. She shakes hands. She'll roll over. What? Yay, Tilly. Tilly jumps through my arms a little bit better because my arms are bigger, but boy does she like to jump through hoops. Tilly's out of practice because she is 9 years old. She's been retired from the obedience ring. She does her tricks, she chases the balls, and she barks at the gremlins. And that's her main function now. Johnny is Tilly's son from her very first litter. Johnny isn't, he doesn't do obedience, and he's not a show dog, but he's Sharon's buddy. About the only thing he's really good for is companionship, and he's one heck of a ball chaser. How old is Johnny, Sharon?
6.
6 years old. He acts like he's about 4 years older than his mother, though. So, but he's a good old boy, and we really like old Johnny. Right, John? Yeah. Oh, boy. See, he does know a few things. He can sit and shake hands, and he'll down. Ah, yes, sir. Aragran Atom Smasher. He has 5 best of breeds and 9 points. He needs his majors, and we're hoping that he can grow some more hair. He's a good dog. He's a fun dog. Adam, come here, bud. Up here. And this is how he got his name of Atom Smasher. He likes his daddy. Yes, he does. He's a good old boy. I hope he grows enough hair to win a major. He's my buddy Adam. Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is Lyman's Upper Crusto Aragran. We call her Chelsea. Chelsea has 10 points. She needs her majors. And before a few weeks ago, she had lots more hair. She looked like a show dog. But she's doing fine. She's about 5 years old. Chelsea. She was born the end of November. 5 years ago. Chelsea, cookie? And a cookie? Good girl. Good, Chelsea.
Okay.
This is Harrigan's Orange Crush. She's out of coat. We call her Happy, but she isn't always real happy. She's going to be a show dog, we hope. She's definitely going to be a brood bitch. And we like her a lot. She's Sherry's daughter from the very first litter. And I don't know what else to tell you about her, except she's, what, you're 2.5 years old? And we're going to show you one of her sons next. This little dog is Happy's son, and his sire is Champion Shire Road Beam Me Up. They call him Scotty. We call this guy Aragorn's Jiminy Christmas, because he was born on Christmas Eve a year ago. We just call him Jimmy. And he's a happy little guy. Come here, Jimmers. He just likes to run around and have lots of fun. He's won one class. He's been in, what, just one show, I guess. And he won his class in the regular classes at the Northern Nevada Shetland Sheepdog Club. Specialty show in October. And he is a grandson of the next dog we'll show you, Champion. Yes, well, we'll get the Champion out in a little bit. Right, Jimmers? Right, little Jimmers. Right, little guy. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
This is our Champion. Champion Musart, Heart of a Child. She's the group winner. She's Jimmy's grandma. And she's Happy's mother. And she's just a lover. She's an old lady. She's going to be 6 in January. And she's a lot of fun. She's blowing coat right now, hair all over. But she'll have more coat coming up. We're not going to show her a whole lot because she doesn't really enjoy it. She just likes to stay home and be a couch potato and have Dad scratch her rear end for her like that. But that's our top winning little dog right there. We call her Sherry. And I don't know what else to tell you about her. This is a picture that my mother had done for us. The dogs you see up there starting in the upper left-hand corner, that's Troy, which is Tilly's son. Sherry is right next to him, our Champion, Musart, Heart of a Child. The lower left-hand corner is Chelsea, who you saw, and Dundee over on the lower right-hand corner is our very first Sheltie, my very first Sheltie. Tilly is Sharon's very first Sheltie. And Dundee lives up in Pennsylvania now, as one of our watchers knows, right, Tommy-san? This is the view out our kitchen door of our backyard. There was a dog. Oh my goodness, there's more dogs. Sharon's taking the dogs and putting them back in the dog yard. We have grass right up here by the house, and the yard that she's putting them in right now is dirt. And then there are some portable runs that are put up in a rather permanent fashion out in the back, if this thing will focus. So you can see the portable runs in the back there. The dogs have a lot of fun playing out there. And there's another dirt run, or dirt area right behind where the dogs are. And this area over here is a grass area that we planted this fall, so nobody gets in there. But I think our dogs have a lot of fun here. And that's my lovely wife, Sharon. What's in here? What's in here? Well, there's my wife. What else is in here? There's the star of the show, Little Richard. What's he doing in there? Is him sleeping? Well, he was supposed to be getting ready to come on screen, kid. Well, I'll just let Mom get him all ready to go here. Well, with some luck, we'll even get the little kid to show us his big voice. He's got a big one. Just a little baby. Just a little baby. Aren't you gonna cry for us, Richard? Huh?
No.
You gonna say nothing?
No.
Oh my. What a little man. But that's the star. You ain't doing much. Make a few funny faces. Unless you think we're being cruel to the little guy, he needs to wake up right now and eat. We're not just waking him up for the videotape. Says, oh yeah, look at that little pouty lip down there on the bottom. But there's a little guy, Richard Page Lindgren, R. Page Lindgren IV. Born on December 8th, 1988, weighed in at 6.5 pounds, 18 inches long, and he sure did have a lot of hair. Still got quite a lot. And tomorrow he'll be 2 weeks old. And I think his mommy likes him. So does his daddy.
Yeah.
Wake up, little guy. Aren't you hungry? There it goes. It's not really very bright in here. We have the curtains drawn. Well, I think our star is going to poop out on us. At any rate, from us here in Gardnerville, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Right, wife?
Right.
As far as it goes, I guess. Aren't you gonna cry for us, Richard? Huh?
No.
You gonna say nothing?
No.
Oh my. What a little man. But that's the star. You ain't doing much. Make a few funny faces. Unless you think we're being cruel to the little guy, he needs to wake up right now and eat. We're not just waking him up for the videotape. Says, oh yeah, look at that little pouty lip down there on the bottom. But there's a little guy, Richard Page Lindgren, R. Page Lindgren IV. Born on December 8th, 1988, weighed in at 6.5 pounds, 18 inches long, and he sure did have a lot of hair. Still got quite a lot. And tomorrow he'll be 2 weeks old. And I think his mommy likes him. So does his daddy.
Yeah.
Wake up, little guy. Aren't you hungry? There it goes. It's not really very bright in here. We have the curtains drawn. Well, I think our star is going to poop out on us. At any rate, from us here in Gardnerville, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Right, wife?